Saturday night alone means one thing. Charades! Here we go. Okay, Sully, your turn. It's a book. A book and a pencil sharpener. It's a movie. 2 words. Okay, 2 words. All right, first word. Stinky. It's a stench. No. Okay. It's Harry.
And Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone came out in the same month and the same year as this movie.
You're digging. You got dirt. Dirt. Harry. Dirt. Dirty house.
When Harry met Sully, I thought it was when Harry met Sally.
You're Harry Flower Pot. You're a Harry Farmer. Harry Gardner. I got it. Let's have the music. Where you going?
Julie Andrews is part of this.
Wait, I got it. Harry Potter.
Movie, 2 words. Star Wars.
Awesome movie.
How do you do that?
Now,
Well, Seth, first of all, what is your thoughts on Monsters Incorporated?
it's a classic.
It is an instant classic by George Siegel, Good Morning America. And of course it stars Billy Crystal as voice of Mike Wazowski and John Goodman, voice of James P. Sully Sullivan. And the story of Monsters Incorporated is this. By an Academy Award winning creators of Toy Story. And the 2001 Best Animated Short Film for the Birds, which played before this movie, which is my second favorite short film from Pixar, as much as I love them all. First one being Knick Knack, as much as I love them all, like I said. Comes the world's #1 computer animated film that captured the hearts and fans and critics everywhere. Monsters Inc. is visually dazzling, action-packed, and hilarious. Boston Herald, featuring groundbreaking animation, imaginative storytelling, and unforgettable voice talent. John Goodman stars as the lovely James P. Sullivan, like I just said, or Sully, and Billy Crystal as his wisecracking best friend Mike Wazowski, again, like I just said. And the rivalry and its sponsored Monsters Inc. 2-disc DVD set has something for families and film lovers alike. Jam-packed with inside jokes and multiple surprisingness that this DVD provides a unique viewing experience that you will enjoy over and over again.
Is it going to be awesome?
It is going to be awesome because it is an awesome movie. This movie, think of monsters that come in your closets at night and scare you, and they take your scream and they use it to power the whole city. We power your car, and more your home. We like your city.
I ain't Monsters Incorporated.
Hey, look, Benny. And of course, Monsters Inc. is a great film in my opinion. It came out on DVD and VHS for the first time only 16 days after I was born. So
The cool thing about it is the VHS tape is blue, like the logo.
yeah, and also Bob Peterson, who's the voice, who was mainly known from Pixar as the voice of Mr. Ray from the Finding Nemo films and Doug from Up. He voices Roz in this franchise.
Really? Wazowski.
Yep. And he also replaced Michael Keaton as the voice of Chick Hicks in Cars 3, which we forgot to mention in that movie talk.
Yeah.
And he's also in a lot of other Pixar films as well. And we also know that who used to be Pixar's good luck charm is John, a.k.a. John Ratzenberger. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Who used to be Pixar's good luck charm, who's John Ratzenberger, voices the Yeti, the abominable snowman in this movie as well.
What kind of carbureted production is this?
And of course, you might know John Ratzenberger from all the other Pixar films. Of course, the voice of Fritz from Inside Out, Mac from Cars, P.T. Fleet from A Bug's Life, which is his favorite role, Yeti the abominable snowman from this movie, in this franchise, and of course Ham the piggy bank, most notably. I guess just like Boo in find in Monsters Inc., which is the Pixar film before this movie, I guess all you gotta say is, I found Nemo.
You're funny.
Hmm?
You're inside out your mind, dude.
Ha ha ha, good one. Mm-hmm. And also we have Jennifer Tilly, who you might know as Samantha Cole in Liar Liar, voice of Celia May in this movie.
Yep.
And smart, inventive, and insight with state-of-the-art finances by David Addison in Newsweek. And Monsters Inc. will be rated G, and it's 93 minutes.
Wow. 93 minutes, wow.
And also, as another cast member in this awesome movie, also Steve Buscemi's in this movie as the voice of Randall Boggs.
Which you may know as Mr. Nevercracker from Monster House.
Which is another animated monster movie, technically.
Except this one doesn't try to scare the pants off you. This Monster House, I would say, if you were trying to introduce a little kid to horror movies.
Pretty much. And and like I said, John Ratzenberger's in every single Pixar film, but also he's in Star Wars Episode Empire Strikes Back, the Planes films, and he's also in that TV show called Cheers.
Yep.
Playing the mailman, I think. And also the late James Coburn as the voice of Mr. Waternoose in this movie. Henry J. Waternoose III.
There's nothing more toxic or deadly than a human child. A single touch could kill you.
Mm-hmm. And also Bonnie Hunt is in this movie as well as the voice of Flint.
Oh wow, they introduced Sally before. Well, Sally.
Well, she's also a voice of Rosie in Bug's Life.
True.
Not in Toy Story 3. In Toy Story 3,
Toy Story 3. She went in Toy Story 3.
She was the voice of Dolly. Dolly. Darly. Dolly. My bad. Sorry, y'all.
Dolly.
Sorry, y'all.
Dolly Parton?
Wrong. No, it's not a country singer. We ain't working 95. So, Seth. And also, this is the last Pixar film to have outtakes at the end credits.
Which is kind of sad.
Yeah. So, Seth, anything else you know about Monsters Inc. or Monsters Incorporated, whatever you want to call it?
Alright. Yeah? Alright. Mary Gibbs was so young that it proved difficult to get her to stand in the recording studio and act her lines. Instead, they simply followed her around with a microphone and cut Boo's lines together from the things she said while she played. That's a pretty cool fact. Yeah,
Mary Gibbs actually voiced Boo, and she was the daughter of Rob Gibbs, who passed away. Rest in peace. And she also, and the track was also used for toddler rallies in the first Inside Out.
Yeah.
And also, there was a change in this movie that had to be done because of 9/11.
Yeah.
And this was the first Pixar film not to be directed by John Lasseter.
John Goodman pushed for Steve Buscemi to voice Randall.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. And some people might say that if you take the Disney and Pixar aspect out of this movie, then you'll basically get a horror movie.
About 3 minutes and 26 seconds into the movie, when the simulation has ended and about the monster reaches for a knob at the control panel to review the videotape, just below to the left of the knob is a little entry which reads 510-72-3000, which is Pixar's phone number.
Which was?
Yeah. Why did you try calling it?
No, I heard it was. It's lies. And you also might know John Goodman as the voice of Pacha from Emperor's New Groove. And the voice of that court man, I forgot his name, in B-Movie.
Alright, Spence, since you're
and also Fred Flintstone in the Flintstones movie.
Well, if you say you're a short film fanatic, did you know that the spin-off short film Mike's New Car was originally planned as a scene for the film?
Yes, I knew that.
It was removed from the film and made a short, being the first Pixar short to have dialogue.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Boo's teddy bear is the same bear from the one seen on the shelf in the simulation bedroom.
Yep. And so, Seth, final thoughts on Monsters Incorporated?
It's really good.
Okay, it's one of Pixar's absolute classics. It's a great movie.
By the way, according to the film credits, no monsters were harmed in the making of the film.
Oh, okay then. That's good to know. You go. Sorry about that in the background, y'all. You go to sleep. So, Seth, where are you going to go back in time? To a certain college?
No, even during my looks since the 4th grade, pal.
Alright, a little bit of a plot hole, but okay.
Yeah.
This is the prequel. Pixar's first ever prequel.
Monsters University! Anybody getting off?
I'm officially a college student! I've been waiting for this my whole life. I'm gonna be a skip!
It kind of sounds like that in a
It
way.
is that.
Giving you your orientation on this
song.
perfect day!
Hey, come join the improv club!
That's actually voiced by the director of Monsters University.
Oh man, I can't be late on the first day!
Hey, look, there's voice of Bill Hader voices him.
That's Bill Hader?
Yeah,
Wazowski, room 319. You know, your roommate is a staring major, too.
23?
19.
Whoa. That was awesome.
All 23, room 19.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've been introduced.
You don't think I'm scary. You're not even in the same league with me. Your hands are as big as my face.
That's crazy!
Jack, calm down.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna scare circles around you this year.
Excuse me.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, scary.
Have fun, kids. I'll just be
Here it comes.
listening to my tunes.
My favorite Motley Crue song.
Here for C. That's all the spiders. All right.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with that little know-it-all.
Scariness.
As much as I love a lot.
Don't go in there. It's dangerous.
Open the door. What are you doing up there? I can't go back to jail.
Seatbelt.
Excuse me.
Anyone want gum?
Just drive. He's like a mountain with fur.
That don't even work out.
Yeah, me neither. I don't want to get too big.
Was that now?
Okay. Disney and Pixar proudly presents. Sorry about that, y'all. Disney and Pixar proudly presents the hilarious story of how two mysterious monsters met. And of course, being Mike and Sully,
No kidding.
and became lifelong friends in a movie screaming with laughter and oozing with heart. Ever since College Bound, Mike Wazowski, who's once again voiced by Billy Crystal, who you might know from When Harry Met Sally, and fun fact, Billy Crystal was actually originally offered as the voice of Buzz Lightyear in the original Toy Story.
Buzz Lightyear?
Yep. Mike Wazowski was a little monster, and he has dreamed of being. Okay. Ever since College Bound, Mike Wazowski, sorry about that, y'all, voiced by Billy Crystal, once again, was a little monster. He has dreamed of becoming a scarer, and he knows better than anyone that the best scarers come from Monsters University. Hits the title of the movie.
No kid. I'm playing.
A.K.A. MU. But during his first semester at MU, Monsters University, Mike's plans are derailed when he crosses paths with hotshot James P. Sully Sullivan, aka who's also voiced by John Goodman, like in the original film, once again. And a natural born scarer the pair's out of control competitive competitive spirit gets them both knocked out of the university's entire scare program. With their dreams temporarily dashed, they realize they will have to work together along with an old bunch of misfit monsters if they ever hope to make things right. So basically, they join a scare competition called the Scare Games in the movie. So, Seth, what is your thoughts on Monsters University?
Original's better.
But you still like it a little bit?
Mm.
See, that was me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still thought it was an awesome, excellent movie. I mean, yeah, we do have that little bit of a continuity error, you guys, where Mike says in the original film, "You've been just Michael Wilson since the 4th grade, pal." But if you watch the making of Monsters University, you'll see, or if you watch the movie with commentary, then the filmmakers talk about that a little bit. And Monsters University will be rated G, and it will be 104 minutes.
So longer than the original.
Pretty much. And we also have Helen Mirren in this movie as the voice of Dean Abigail Hardscrabble. Of course, we have Billy Crystal and John Goodman back. Steve Buscemi back, who you might know from Grown Ups films and Mr. Deeds and Big Daddy. Hotel Transylvania films.
We got Charlie Day in the movie
as the voice of Art. We also have Peter Song, who's the director of both The Good Dinosaur and Elemental, who voiced Emile in Ratatouille, and it was the inspiration for Russell in Up, voicing Scott Squishy Swiggles in this movie as well. And also, we also had Bob Peterson return back as the voice of Roz, as the CDA agent. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Whew, she's nuts.
All scare floors are now active. So yeah, and this is an excellent prequel in my opinion. Even though we do have that little continuity error, but
I did like it actually.
Huh?
I did like it.
But again, if you watch the making of, like the deleted scenes and some of the interviews and the DVD commentary, you guys, it will kind of make it a little better.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Seth, and also kind of crazy how this might be the only G-rated college movie I know of. Because it's kind of like Revenge of the Nerds,
which is R,
yeah, or National Lampoon's Animal House,
R,
pretty much. Wait, we ain't pirates. Why are we saying R?
R. Well, hey, you can't watch a pirate movie if it's rated R. Why couldn't hey Spencer? I got a question for you. Why couldn't the 11-year-old get the movie?
Because it was pirated.
Boom.
So yeah, Seth, and again, this is Pixar's first ever prequel.
Wow.
Yeah, because prequels take place after the events of the original. I mean, take place before.
No, that's a sequel.
Yeah, that's sequels. Sequels take place after the events of the original film. When prequels take place before the events of the original film.
That takes place before the beginning.
Exactly. Come on. So basically, it's Mike and Sully in their college days, basically, of course.
Yeah.
I guess since we both graduated high school, I guess we're going to Monsters University now. And we also got the guy who played Doc Ock in the 2 most recent MCU Spider-Man movies, voicing Professor Knight in this movie.
Oh, wow.
And also the voice of Devil Dan and Ralph Bracey in that as well. And also, this movie came out in 2013, y'all, which is what a lot of people say is one of the worst years for animation, which I totally disagree with, respectfully. And we also got the Monsters at Work series, y'all, on Disney Plus, like we do with a lot of anime properties nowadays. So, yeah. So, Seth, I guess our next one, all I gotta say is, sorry about that, y'all. All I gotta say is, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Don't say it. I will hurt you very bad. We don't need him. Beetlejuice. Oh, dang it.
Stay tuned, y'all.